Okay, so let's dive in. We've been looking at material about a specific English learning resource, an episode for kids, beginners really, all about going to school.
Yeah, seems simple on the surface.
Right, but there's quite a bit under the hood.
Absolutely. And our mission here, I think, is to sort of unpack why this kind of resource works so well. Focusing on something so everyday, like a school routine, especially when you're just starting out.
Yeah, the sources describe it pretty clearly. It's like two young students, Emma and Liam,
Mm.
just chatting about their day, waking up, getting ready.
School stuff, class, friends, recess, yeah.
Yeah.
That whole familiar pattern.
And that familiarity, that's really the point, isn't it?
It absolutely is. It lets the resource focus on, well, the foundational language without adding extra confusion.
Mm,
It's interesting why they pick words like school, classroom, teacher, subjects.
right.
They're not just random, they're words you can probably use or relate to almost immediately.
Practical from day one. And the sources really emphasize practicing those basic present tense verbs.
Oh, definitely. I wake up, I go, I eat. Simple stuff.
But crucial stuff.
Yeah.
That's where you start, describing your own life, your actions.
Yeah.
It's the base layer.
Exactly. And if you think about language learning generally, getting those basic verbs down in simple sentences, that's huge. It gives you a template you can use for, oh, well, tons of other things. The routine is just a natural way to drill them, like, I like math or we read books,
So it takes you from just knowing words.
to actually using them,
Yeah,
making sentences, communicating something.
yeah. And the materials also detail some specific teaching methods, which I found pretty interesting.
Ah, yes, the pedagogical design. It's quite deliberate. They mention slow, clear narration.
Right, which isn't just about being easy to hear, is it?
No, not at all. For beginners, it's vital for actually processing the sounds, the rhythm of English at a speed you can handle.
Yeah.
And then there's the repetition.
The repeat after me parts.
Hmm.
Good for memory, I
Hmm.
guess. And helps you feel a bit less silly trying to pronounce things,
Hmm.
gives you a model.
Precisely. Confidence building. And those verbal descriptions they mention, like Emma puts her books in her bag.
Yeah, painting a picture with words.
Exactly. It provides input you can understand, linking language to actions, even without pictures sometimes, really helps it sink in. And that role play bit at the end,
Where they ask you to talk about your day.
yeah, that's getting you to actively use what you've just learned, transferring it. That's really smart.
So putting it all together, this focus on a common thing like going to school, it just provides a great framework.
Perfect framework for introducing useful words and practicing those key verbs and sentence patterns beginners really need.
Yeah, it nails down the essentials.
And those specific teaching tricks, the slow speed, the repetition, asking you to role play. They're not random. They're chosen carefully to help you understand and feel more confident speaking, like right away.
So for you listening, understanding how these resources are built, what their goals are, it helps you choose better, right?
Right.
Helps you find tools that don't just give you lists, but actually help you build those communication skills in a way that makes sense, practical,
Absolutely. It's about finding what actively builds your skills step by step.
clear, and useful.
And here's something to maybe think about. How much of our conversation every single day, in any language really, is just describing routines?
What we did, what we're going to do.
Yeah. So what does it tell us that focusing strategically on these sort of basic scenarios is so effective? What does that suggest about the real building blocks of, becoming fluent?